For people who don't know, what is Ash versus the Evil Dead about, and where does it reside in the world of the Evil Dead?
So Ash versus Evil Dead is basically a continuation to the movies, and basically we're following Ash 35 years later, I think, and we're picking up where he is, and basically I would say that Ash versus Evil Dead is about Ash becoming the hero that he was always meant to be, and Ash versus Evil Dead follows a group of people who are, completely dysfunctional, and they are trying to escape and run from who they are supposed to be. And they are, once they confront their inner demons and real demons along the way, they become this ultimate monster fighting squad. And I play Pablo Simon Bolivar, who is Ash's loyal, idealistic homie, and ultimately becomes his sidekick. We both work at the Value Stop, and Pablo was warned about evil as a kid, but he didn't really believe in it. He's come into contact with it, and he believes that Ash is the hero and the man to save the world from the evil that is lurking. And I think that Pablo idolizes Ash, and he doesn't want to be he doesn't want to be Ash, but he really sees this confident guy, and through idolizing him, he realizes the kind of man that he wants to be and the power that he has within himself. And so that's sort of where their relationship goes. And I think that we bring humility, the new cast, because Ash is kind of selfish, so now he's got these two sidekicks that he's got to look after and take care of, and so we get to see Ash a little bit more care in a family sort of unit type of situation. And I grew up in the South Bronx dodging bullets and blades, and now I get to do that on TV. As a kid, I used to watch horror shows and comedies, and I always wanted to be the guy who was running from the monster and saving people from the monster. And now I get to do that for a living. So I'm so stoked to be doing this, because my what I did as a kid for fun is now what I do as an adult for work. And so what more could you ask for? Who wouldn't want this job?
Exactly. That's actually fantastic. I'm actually happy for you. So Evil Dead has been around for many, 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 many years in many forms of movies and comics and video games. What do you think the comics and the video games specifically, how have those tertiary mediums helped to keep this alive in our culture?
How have the comics and the video games kept it alive?
Yeah.
Well, for starters, I mean, we're keeping Bruce on people's minds, and we're taking something that started out as just, somewhat of a film project, and it has now become a legacy for somebody who created this cult classic, horror comedy genre. And so through playing the games and having the comics, we're basically paying tribute to Sam Raimi's legacy that he's, created for us. And I'm happy to be a part of that in every which way possible.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man.
You're welcome. Hey,
Thank
I
you,
just want to say, my character Pablo, he sees a lot of shit, and so hashtag Pablo has seen some shit, and you can follow me at real Ray Santiago. Please do not miss Ash vs. Evil Dead, October 31st on Starz.